Aloha, namaste, and welcome to our 8th annual International Yoga Day, brought to you by the Gandhi International Institute for Peace. So we welcome all of you and thank you very much for attending today. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there and all the women that support the fathers out there. So we'd like to start out our program today with our Hawaiian blessing, our Ole and Ahua. We have Kumu Malia Halea, and she will be performing that blessing and hula today. She really strives to live with grace, and her hula halal school is named Nahula Olala Aloha, sorry. And she is at the Still and Moving Center, which she teaches to children and adults. So all ages she presents this traditional Hawaiian chanting. And she has studied under Kumu Hula John Kealoha. So today I would like to present you with Kumu Malia Halela.
This opening Oli is a chant for peace, and it was written by a group of women. When I asked them, what are you seeking? What can serve you with a prayer? And every single one said peace. La'ipu kawai ke kipu ahiahi La'ikano hanai kamalu mauliola
Next, we'll be presenting the Vedic Invocation and speaking of Yoga Day and introduction to yoga. This will be presented by Veda Das. Veda Das is a 50-year student of Vedic culture and founder and president of Krishna Book Inc., which is printing over 15 million and distributing worldwide books of spiritual self-realization. And since 1970, it's founded several vegetarian restaurants and now is managing a plant-based catering service called Creative Cuisine. He is also the founder of the Aloha Daily Dose and Share Bliss. So I'd like you to welcome Veda Das.
Blow in the conch first to purify the atmosphere, and then a short prayer.
We call on you to bless this event, to bless these beings, and to bless this land. Aha. And to the direction of the south, energies of fire, bringing forth the blessings of change and transformation. We thank you for blessing this circle, blessing this land, and blessing these beings. Aho. And to the energies of the west. Spirit of water, flow, the whale song. We call on you and give great thanks for blessing the completion of things and blessing the flow of all of the beings that are here, the land, and the energy of this event. Spirit of the earth, the land, the plants. Thank you for reminding us of earth pace. Thank you for reminding us of the medicines and the wisdoms that you provide. And for blessing this event, this land, and all the beings. To the energies of above, to the godlight, the angels, the galactic beings, the cosmos, and our soul selves that are present in all things. We thank you for your blessing. The energies of below, to our ancestors, the ancestors of this land, the ancestors and the lineage of each and every one of us that are here. We give great gratitude for your wisdoms, your teaching of all things. And the sacred center that lives in each and every one of us. And may we all just feel the communion of our oneness and the unity of all. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo.
Aloha, a short prayer. Let us pause, let us breathe, let us return to what is real. On this longest day of light, we gather not to worship a name, but to honor the quiet intelligence already living within us. The breath that asks for nothing and gives everything. May we reflect, to grow still enough to hear ourselves beneath the noise, to meet our own minds with honesty and our own hearts with mercy. May we educate, to trade certainty for curiosity, to learn from ancient roots without losing our modern rhythm. May we activate, to carry this calm off the mat and into the world, and let every breath become a small act of kindness. May we liberate, to set down the labels we never chose, to release fear and comparison, and to stand, finally, free. May we think better so that we may live better. May we walk our own path by our own rules. We are present. We are whole. Namaste.
Next, we have our guest of honor, who will be lighting. Senator very kindly spent his time to come and join us in the celebration of Yoga Day today. Senator Sharon Moriwaki, and she will be starting the program by the lighting of the sacred candle. This is very traditional to bless the sacred programs, the activities, special events are always started by the offering of the flowers and also lighting of the candle. And this creates an auspicious atmosphere for the event today. One thing I wanted to mention, the similarities between Vedic culture and Hawaiian culture are very prominent, and as you notice, both traditions use the Hawaiian Vedic conch shell, although the shell's actually a little bit different style. These are both used to start and open and purify the atmosphere and create a blessing for the event. So really love to point out that both cultures are very similar, and it's so fitting to have these brought together today. So I would like to present to everyone today Dr. Raj Kumar. And Dr. Raj Kumar really is the person that created everything that has brought us all together here, and for the Gandhi Jayanti, or the birth of Gandhiji and his peace movement. So today he will do an introduction for our program. Dr. Kumar.
Aloha and Namaste. Namaste means I welcome you all from the bottom of my heart and bow to God and Creator residing in your heart. On behalf of Gandhi International Institute for Peace, I would like to welcome you all to our 8th Annual International Yoga Day celebration today on June 21, 2026. In 2019, Gandhi Institute initiated efforts with the Hawaii State Legislature that led to the enactment of Act 102, signed by former Governor of Hawaii, David Waikīkī, to designate June 21 of each year as International Yoga Day. Hawaii became the first state in the USA to officially recognize International Yoga Day. I would like to acknowledge and thank our guest of honor, Honorable Senator Sharon Moriwaki, Ms. Deborah Zisman, Deputy Director, Office of Economic Revitalization, to represent from Honolulu, Mayor's Office, Rick Blangiardi, and special guest, Deputy Consul Mr. Nahas Ali from the Consulate General of India from San Francisco. Let's give a big round of applause to these gentlemen and special guests of honor. I would also like to thank our keynote speaker, Dr. Veena Howard, Renee Tillotson from Stillen Moving Center, talented yoga instructors, classical dancers, musicians. One musician has flown from Vegas for us. Okay, we need to acknowledge that gentleman. And sound healer Tish for sharing their knowledge, talent, and expertise with the audience in this beautiful Kapilani Regional Park. Also, a great mahalo to GIIP member and volunteer for their hard work in putting this program together. And of course, you are the audience. Without your love and support, this program could not have been possible today. The theme for this year's yoga event is Yoga for Physical, Mental, and Spiritual Transformation. As all you know, health is real wealth. Yoga means union of the soul with the divine and universe. Yoga creates a balance at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. According to the father of yoga, Patanjali, the yama, routine, and the niyamas, daily activities, purify the mind. Asanas makes the body and spine strong, and pranayama creates energy to help us concentrate more deeply. Yoga also means austerity, practicing compassion and non-violence, and maintaining good conduct in life. There are different types of yoga, such as Hatha Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. More emphasis is given to strengthen the spine, as the spine is a bridge between the body and the mind, and cosmic energy flows from the Muladhara chakra, base of the spine, to the crown chakra. There are seven chakras in our body. 5 are located in the body. 6th one is in our third eye between the eyebrows, and 7th crown chakra, Sahasrara chakras. These are also known as energy wheels, full of cosmic consciousness in the body and mind. Raj Yoga means live in the world but not of it. Kriya Yoga, inner awakening through practicing pranayama daily. Gyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, devotional yoga. Japa Yoga, recitation of mantra. Karma Yoga means doing good deeds for others and mankind without the expectation of a reward. And Laughter Yoga, which is known as a free health tranquilizer. As a child, we laugh like 200 times a day, but as an adult, we laugh only 2 times a day. You can choose any type of yoga, but make sure you practice and put a faith in it. Then it will work and you can achieve your goals. Yoga is not related to any religion. It's a gift from ancient Indian yogis and yoginis to humanity to live a healthy and long life. Yoga also focuses on the practice of meditation and breathing to help your body and mind with relaxation. Generally, as an adult, we breathe 15 to 20 times per minute based on our age and health condition. However, during severe stress, our respiration rate can go up to 27 to 29 times per minute, and under fear, it can go up to 45 times or more, which can cause a strain on our heart and central nervous system because it increases the frequency of brain waves, which results in a disturbance in our thought process, attention span, and mental concentration in the frontal lobe of the brain. You can help to improve posture, eye-hand coordination, balance, and flexibility. Yoga reduces physical tension and back pain, helps to flush out toxins for weight management, and energizes the body. You can enhance cognitive function, mental concentration, eye-hand coordination, and it can also help to reduce anxiety, depression, stress, and anger. Life begins with our first breath, and it ends with our last breath. The journey of life continues between these two breaths. The simple form of breathing exercise is known as pranayama. Prana means life force, and yama means extension of life force. Hawaiians call it ha, the breath of life. Chinese call it chi, the life energy. It involves breathing in through the nose, holding it for a few seconds, then exhaling it out. So let's do a little practice of, it's called alom vilom in Sanskrit and Hindi language, but we call it alternate nostril breathing. So I will demonstrate and you can follow me. So bring your thumb, right thumb, block your right nostril, give a little pressure, and breathe through your left nostril up. Now block your left nostril with your index finger and exhale through your right nostril. Now breathe back from right nostril, block it with your thumb again, and exhale through your left. That makes it one round. You can do it like 7 times, 10 times during your leisure time when you're watching TV, reading something. This will help you to concentrate, and it will give more oxygen to your brain, and you will have more firing of the neurons in your brain, and it will open the pathway to your sinus as well. So the formula is when you breathe in, like a general breathing, close your eyes for a minute, close your eye, bring your attention and awareness to your nostril, breathe in up to 8, count silently, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now hold your breath for the count of 2, 1, 2. Now breathe out, exhale up to 8 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the formula to remember, 8 plus 2 plus 8. Breathe in, hold it for the count of 2, and breathe out 8 times again, count 8. You can practice any time. Pranayama helps us to release carbon dioxide and toxins from the body and strengthen our diaphragm, lungs, and heart, and increases the blood flow and oxygen supply to our brain. Breathing is important because it allows us to focus on just the breath you take. It brings your awareness to the present moment, here and now. Frees your mind with negative thoughts, and it relaxes your body. You can use positive affirmation while breathing in. You can say, I am bringing cosmic energy to heal my body, mind, and spirit. Feeling calm, relaxed, centered, happy, and energetic in every situation. When yoga is combined with higher awareness, it may reduce impulsivity, increases patience, and help you to respond to stress in a calm and thoughtful manner. Meditation. There are 8 limbs of yoga, so meditation is one important aspect of 8 limbs. Meditation is practiced by sitting still in a clean and quiet environment with good intention, absence of noise, withdrawing your senses from the external world to the inner world. Like you see turtle when you see on the shore of the ocean, they pull their senses inward when they relax. Concentrating on breath movement, thereby controlling your thoughts, transcending ego, feeling eternal bliss, experiencing the state of higher consciousness, and ultimately attaining samadhi, which is called enlightenment, which means merging the soul with the creator and universe. That's the last stage of yoga and meditation. Gautam Buddha attained the enlightenment by practicing pranayama, yoga, and meditation, and taught us the eightfold path to live a happy life. Regular practice of meditation helps to lower the brain waves from the beta to alpha level, alpha to theta level. It lowers respiration rate, heart rate, and blood pressure, overall improving cardiovascular health, boosting immunity, increasing endorphin and serotonin when you feel good, hormones and neuroplasticity in our brain, sharpen crystal clear thinking, improves mood, memory, and better sleep. Remember that silence is golden. I would like to read a quote from my book, The Secrets of Health and Healing, which was published in 2007. Health is order, disease is disorder. A body is healthy when the mind is healthy, and the mind is healthy when there is a balance in life. I would highly encourage everyone to practice meditation for 30 minutes, yoga for 30 minutes at least, or more, and pranayama for 7 to 10 minutes each day, as it increases emotional stability, clarity of thoughts in our mind, improves our sleep, reduces anxiety and anger, fear, contributes to overall well-being, all contributing factors when maintaining good health and seeking inner peace through yoga. I would like to conclude by saying that yoga is a way of life, and it guides us to live a healthy, harmonious, simple, and spiritual life. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kumar, for explaining and instructing this important practice of pranayama. Dr. Kumar is, as I said earlier, made all this happen, brought all of this together. He is the founder of the Gandhi International Institute for Peace, which we really want to appreciate, which has brought so much into the community awareness of peace. And our latest is working with Yoga Day. Dr. Kumar is very accomplished, and I wanted to just do, we can get a moment to, thank you. He is also the president, not only the founder of the Gandhi International Institute for Peace, but he is the president of the American Friendship Council of the Hawaii chapter. He's certified in yoga and a wellness counselor. He has authored numerous books, and he has contributed many articles about faith, peace, nonviolence, health, and wellness in the Hawaii leading newspapers and other newspapers also on the mainland. So one thing I wanted to say today about our speakers, we have an amazing group of incredibly qualified people that if I just read their bio, we would be here until tomorrow. There's just so many amazing accomplishments. So what I would like to encourage you, just a brief bio that we're saying today, but go to our website, Gandhi International Institute for Peace website, and you will see the full bios of these amazing speakers that we have today. So I really encourage you to do that. So next, our next speaker, our guest of honor, is Senator Sharon Moriwaki. She is been elected in 2018 to represent Hawaii in the areas of Waikiki, Ala Moana, Kaka'ako, Macaulay, Mo'ili'ili, and part of Waikiki in the state senate. Her leadership includes serving as Hawaii state courts, in the Hawaii State Court System, Administrative Director, and the UH Assistant Vice President. She is passionate and an advocate for community, including caring for the Waikiki stream, preserving Kaka'ako's coastal line, the shoreline, bringing people together to develop and implement Hawaii's clean energy goals and projects. She co-hosts Think Tech Hawaii television show and the State of Hawaii Clean Energy. She is the Vice President of Hawaii Technology Institute, which primarily helps disadvantaged Native Hawaiians and volunteers with her church program in aiding the houseless in Hawaii, these families. So really, please give me a big hand and let's give her some nice applause. Our Senator Sharon Moriwaki.
I didn't expect all of that. Thank you, and thank you for inviting me. You know, let me just say namaste, happy Father's Day, and to welcome all of you to Waikiki, honored guests, distinguished leaders, beloved community. Standing today here in this beautiful Waikiki, I'm filled with gratitude as we gather not only to observe International Yoga Day here in Hawaii, we gather as part of a global movement connecting people across cultures and generations to promote health and harmony. Mahalo to the Gandhi Institute for International Peace for organizing this celebration. I look forward to hearing the inspiring remarks from our speakers and joining in yoga meditation and exercises, all to integrate physical, mental, spiritual wellness, and transformation. Mahalo also to Dr. Kumar for his vision and leadership that led the Hawaii State Legislature, as you heard, in 2019 to designate this day, June 21, as International Yoga Day in Hawaii. I'm here to represent the legislature's commitment to the Gandhi Institute's programs and our state observance of International Yoga Day in Hawaii. Yoga is not easy. My yoga teacher reminds us that yoga is not about perfection. It is about presence, mindfulness, harmony of mind, body, and spirit, being. Movements like this do not sustain themselves. You want to see this whole place covered next year. They are nurtured, guided, and brought to life by individuals like Dr. Kumar, a visionary. Visionaries see possibilities, others see limitations. Through Dr. Kumar's dedication, International Yoga Day in Hawaii has grown from an idea into a vibrant, thriving celebration that touches lives across our islands. His work through the Gandhi Institute has created more than an event. It has created a platform for cultural exchange, for education, for healing, and for connection. Through partnerships with the City and County of Honolulu and the Consulate General of India in San Francisco, who you'll hear from later, it is flourishing, reaching communities far and wide. The theme today, yoga for physical, mental, and spiritual transformation, reflects that the journey of transformation is so meaningful in many ways. Perhaps most importantly, today reminds us that yoga does not belong to a single culture, a single place, a single moment. It belongs to all of us. So let today be yet another milestone to an enduring, growing movement of deeper awareness, of renewed purpose, of a more intentional and harmonious way of living. From the shores of Waikiki to every corner of the world, may the spirit of this day continue to ripple outward, bringing balance where there is imbalance, peace where there is conflict, and understanding where there is division. Mahalo nui loa for your presence, your energy, your commitment to this journey. May you leave here today not only inspired, but transformed. And now, may I just read a few words from the commendation from the legislature that we presented to the International Gandhi Institute for Peace. And let me just read the closing of it because it's rather long. We honor the 8th Annual International Yoga Day on June 21, 2026, and extend our highest commendation to the Gandhi International Institute for Peace for its visionary leadership in cultivating and sustaining this observance in Hawaii, and that we celebrate a movement whose enduring spirit will continue to shape the character of our communities, deepen our shared humanity, and call future generations to a more conscious and compassionate world. Namaste. So this, as I said, we have the City and County of Honolulu, the mayor's representative. We also have a proclamation from the governor of the state of Hawaii. And I'll just read, I'll really read it if we have time. Whereas yoga means union of the soul with the divine, a gift from ancient Indian philosophers and practitioners, whereas it permeates one's lifestyle, defining restraints in moral living, which brings purity of mind and freedom from anger and jealousy, as well as discipline in daily routine and activities. And statistics show that there are an estimated 300 million yoga practitioners worldwide, and more than 36 million in the United States. And in Hawaii, there are approximately 215 yoga students. Let's get all the studios here next time. Yoga is continually growing in popularity, and whereas Dr. Raj Kumar founded the Gandhi International Institute for Peace in 2001 in Honolulu to promote peace, educate the youth about nonviolence, and raise awareness about healthy living in Hawaii. And in 2014, the UN General Assembly declared June 21st as International Day of Yoga. And the Institute helped introduce legislation, as you heard earlier, in 2018 to recognize June 21st as International Yoga Day in Hawaii. And this measure passed and was signed by the governor. And it's fitting for the Gandhi Institute for Peace, along with the Consulate General of India, San Francisco, to present this 8th Annual International Yoga Day celebration with the theme, Yoga for Physical, Mental, and Spiritual Transformation. Now, therefore, I, Josh Green, MD, Governor of the State of Hawaii, declared and proclaimed June 21, 26 to be International Yoga Day in Hawaii, and ask the people of the Aloha State to join in celebrating yoga to attain a holistic approach to physical, mental, and spiritual wellness. Aloha.
Thank you so much, Senator Moriwaki. That was lovely. And we really want to thank you so much for being supportive and coming together with our group to promote peace and yoga throughout the islands, and especially our community here. So thank you so much. So today we have another honored guest. A guest who has come all the way from San Francisco to be a part of our program today, and also has been very supportive to help us economically in so many different ways to bring our program together today. And I would like to honor Nahasali. He is the Consulate of India of San Francisco. Prior to taking over the department consul, he served as undersecretary in the passport and visa commission, and also external affairs. He joined the India Foreign Service in 2017 and has served as second Secretary of Commerce in India. So we really want to give a nice round of applause for someone who traveled all the way across the ocean just to come here and speak today. So, thank you.
Guests, distinguished members of the community, Senator, representative from the City Council, and all other members of the Gandhi Foundation. Aloha. It's a true honor to be here with all of you this morning at the Waikiki Bandstand, representing the Consulate General of India in San Francisco on this joyous occasion of the 8th Annual International Yoga Day celebration. Friends, the word yoga comes from the Sanskrit word yuj, which means to unite body, mind, and spirits. It's a 5,000-year-old gift from India to the world, one that knows no borders, no religion, and no age. In 2014, at the initiative of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the United Nations declared June 21st, the summer solstice, as International Yoga Day. Today it is celebrated in over 190 countries. And right here on the shores of Waikiki, we are proud to be part of that global family. This year's theme, Yoga for Physical, Mental, and Spiritual Transformation, reminds us that yoga is not just a movement. It's a path to inner peace, and the world needs that peace now more than ever before. I extend our deepest gratitude to the Gandhi International Foundation for Peace for organizing this beautiful celebration year on year. I see we have a huge park here. I hope next year we can have a massive crowd, probably fill up this entire park, and probably we can get the largest ever gathering of yoga volunteers at a place. I express a very warm thank you to the city and the county of Honolulu, to our distinguished guest of honor and Senator Sharon, and to all our generous sponsors. Your support makes this event free and open to all. Hawaii and India share a beautiful truth. The Hawaiian spirit of aloha and India's ideal of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, the world is one family, are the same message, spoken in different languages. As we breathe and move together this morning, let us carry the peace of this mat into our homes, our communities, and our world. On behalf of the Consulate General of India, San Francisco, thank you for this privilege. It's a morning I will always cherish. Namaste and mahalo nui loa.
Nahas, thank you again for traveling all this way and participating in our event today. So I'd like to next introduce Deborah Seisman, Deputy Director of Economics Revitalization, City and County of Honolulu. She serves as the Deputy Director of the Office of Economic Revitalization for the City and County, where she helps lead Oahu's economic development efforts with focus on equity, resilience, and inclusive growth. It is the role that she oversees strategic strategic and strengthens the workforce development support for small businesses, farms, and advanced community-centered recovery and investment. Prior to joining the executive director of Hawaii Children's Action Network and an advocacy towards outcome for children and families across with education, health, economic security. She holds a master's in public health from the University of North Carolina and Chapel Hill, and brings decades of experience building across building across sectors of partnership to advance systematic change in Hawaii. She has been practicing yoga for more than 30 years and will present a proclamation from Mayor Rick Blangiardi today.
Good morning. It's an honor to join you all this morning on this beautiful day here in Kapiolani Park to celebrate International Yoga Day and the summer solstice. So, gorgeous day looking at the ocean. It is my honor, I'll be brief, to present a proclamation on behalf of Rick Blangiardi, the mayor of the city and county of Honolulu. So, whereas yoga combines physical, mental, and spiritual practice to achieve harmony of the body and mind through connected postures, breathing exercises, relaxation techniques, and meditation. And whereas there are various forms of yoga practice throughout the world, and it continues to grow in popularity due to increased flexibility, stress relief, and improved health and fitness experienced by the practitioners. And whereas the United Nations proclaimed June 21st as International Yoga Day in 2014, whereas International Yoga Day is observed annually in numerous jurisdictions to raise awareness worldwide of the many benefits of practicing yoga, and whereas the Gandhi International Institute for Peace, founded by Dr. Raj Kumar on September 11th, 2001, is dedicated to promoting peace, health, and wellness in the community. And whereas the Gandhi International Institute for Peace is celebrating and presenting Hawaii's 8th annual International Yoga Day here at the Waikiki Bandstand in Kapiolani Park, in partnership with the City and County of Honolulu and the Consulate General of India in San Francisco. And whereas this year's theme is Yoga for Physical, Mental, and Spiritual Transformation, with the observance featuring a very diverse program of yoga, meditation, cultural performances, and wellness activities that bring together the community in the spirit of health, peace, and unity. I, on behalf of Mayor Rick Blangiardi of the City and County of Honolulu, do hereby proclaim today, June 21st, 2026, to be International Yoga Day, to encourage all residents and visitors to learn about the many benefits of practicing yoga, promote physical, mental, and spiritual well-being, and foster peace and harmony throughout our community. I extend my sincere appreciation to the organizations and individuals involved in presenting the observance, and I offer my best wishes for a successful celebration today. Many thanks.
It's my honor to not only announce our next presenter, but she's a very dear friend of mine that I've known for a very long time, a lovely lady, Michele Santos. Now, Michele came here from Brazil. She grew up in Brazil, and then she came to HPU and made that heart connection. A lot of us that haven't grown up in Hawaii that come here, we make that heart connection, and Hawaii becomes part of our spirit. So that is what happened to her when she came to HPU. She also has, in 2012, she fulfilled a dream and founded a hot yoga studio called Sun Yoga Hawaii. It is her labor of love and a calling from her heart. And it fills that desire to be happy and fit, experience peace, personal growth, heal within. Throughout the years of practice and many certifications, very qualified teacher with the training. She discovered that yoga was much more than a physical practice for health and wellness. For Michele, yoga is a path to spiritual journey. So I would like to introduce your asana teacher, Michele Santos.
Cool. So let's take 3 deep breaths now. Ready? Okay. So close your eyes. Relax your face. Relax all of your facial muscles. Relax your shoulders. Let your spine be nice and straight. Feel the ground beneath your feet, the surface you're sitting on. Take a moment let's just practice a few deep and conscious breaths. So together, we're gonna exhale all the air out. And let's begin, inhaling through the nose, deep and slow. Exhale through the mouth. Two more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Once again. In and out. And now seal your lips. Breathe in through the nose. Let your belly rise, chest all the way to the clavicle region, full lungs. And now very slowly exhale through the nose. Make it slow, deep, long, complete exhale. When you're ready, inhale through the nose, filling up all the way to the clavicle region, full lungs. Very slowly exhale through the nose. And inhale. And exhale. Let's bring our hands, palms together to the heart space. And let's take the journey from the mind to the heart. And take a moment to feel your heartbeat. Feel the wind. Listen to all the sounds that you hear. Take a moment to look within your heart and notice what is the first thing that lights you up inside. What enchants your heart? Feel the gratitude, the love, and the appreciation for this gift, for life, for our consciousness, for our awakening to our true self. Namaste. So, were you able to feel the peace inside? Yes, a little bit? Good. It doesn't take too much. 3 conscious breaths, ha sound through the mouth first, and then seal your lips, 3 conscious breaths just through the nose, a moment of gratitude. That's simple. In the morning, in the evening, anytime you need. That's yoga. Okay, now, are you ready to practice? Okay. All right. Ready. Thank you for joining. Excited you're here. Let's practice some sun salutations. Very simple. Okay, let's begin with our toes and heels together. Top of your mat. Thank you for joining. And we're like a mountain. Close your eyes. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel the sky above. Open your shoulders. Open your heart. Feel strong like the mountains. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Look up and bring your palms to touch. Exhale, forward and down all the air out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Bring your hands to your shins. Look forward. And now plant your hands and step back. Hold here, plank. Ashtanga, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Good, look up, shoulders back. Exhale, curl your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now, if you want to make sure your downward facing dog is the right length, come into all fours. A lot of people have trouble with down dog, all fours, shoulders and wrists in one line, hips and knees in one line, and then hips up and back. It's an upside down V. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look forward. You can walk, step, or you can jump forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up, circle your arms, come all the way up, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So that one is known as the Surya Namaskar A. Now we'll practice classical Surya Namaskar. Okay, so we start here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, right leg back only. The right leg, right knee is on the floor. Good. Same here. Now, see if you can lean forward so you're stretching your right hip flexor and look up. Inhale. Plant your hands, step back. Lower down, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Exhale. Inhale, up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. You're doing great. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Inhale. Bring your right foot forward. So you can take your time. Forward between your hands if possible. Left knee is on the floor. So take your time. Can you feel the stretch of your left hip flexor? Lean forward a little bit. Yes. Inhale, look up. Now as you exhale, let's step it forward. Feet together at the top. Forward fold. Inhale, coming up, arms forward as you come up. Let's go into a back bend. Palms together, hands to heart. We'll do the left side. I learned this one at Shivananda, teacher training in the Himalayas. Left side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, left side, left leg back, other side. Knee on the floor, fingers on the floor, look up, inhale. Exhale, step it forward, step it back, excuse me, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Deep inhale, heart forward and shoulders back. And exhale, hips up and down. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale, look forward, left foot forward. Right knee on the mat, we're almost up. Inhale here. Exhale, let's step it forward, forward, fold. Inhale, coming up, arms forward as you come up, finish with the back bend. Bring your palms together and your hands to your heart space. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Wonderful. So, 2 more poses? Why not? Oh, it's hot. Okay, let's step the right leg back. because we're in Hawaii, we're gonna do, I call this when I work with the kids, the surfer pose. Bend the knee, right leg is back, left knee is forward, bend the knee, arms up. This is warrior one, palms touch. Now we're gonna flow into surfer pose, warrior two. Imagine you're catching that beautiful wave. Let's reverse inhale and exhale back to warrior two. Good, straighten your legs, step it forward. We'll do the same on the left side, left leg back, bend the right knee, big arms up, breathe in, palms touch, exhale. Warrior two, strength and courage, inhale, reverse. And we're done, exhale, back, step it forward, congratulations. Woo! You did it. Thank you for joining under this beautiful sun, Kapiolani Park. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be here with you. Next time maybe we'll make it longer. Right, Raj? Yes, and then we can do yoga nidra, and we can relax on the floor. We can do the singing bowls with Tish. Always an honor. Thank you so much for having me. Aloha. Namaste.
But I'd like to introduce someone very special who has also traveled here from the mainland, is Vina Howard. She is our keynote speaker today, and she is one of those people, when you go to our website, you'll see the incredible qualifications of her and many of our speakers today. She is a PhD, a professor in Asian religious traditions from the Department of Philosophy in California State University of Fresno. She is, she is a recipient of the Fulbright Nehru Fellowship from 2024 to 25. She holds the endowment chair in Jain and Hindu Dharma and serves as the director of the M.K. Gandhi Center. Inner Peace, and her publications include the books of Gandhi's Global Legacy, Moral Methods, and Moral Challenges, and several other books. She is a frequent speaker at national and international conferences, and she is a board of trustees of the Parliament of the World Religions. She is a frequent keynote speaker and also does TEDx. So we're very appreciative of her coming all this way to be a part of our program today. So I would like you to give a nice hand for our keynote speaker, Professor Vina Howard. And also I can testify, a very lovely lady. Happy to have you here.
Namaste and aloha. It's so great to be here. So before I begin, I would like you to join me in a Sanskrit prayer to the gurus, guides, our teachers. Yoga has been translated, transmitted through teacher to student, as you saw here on the stage as well. So I will chant this very ancient mantra, and please join your hands if it's possible, close your eyes, and bring a face of one of your teachers that you want to say gratitude, and really bring that energy in you. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityurma Mritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please lead us from untruth to truth. Please lead us from darkness to light. Please lead us from death to immortality. This is the goal of yoga. The term yoga appeared over 5,000 years ago in the ancient Vedic texts, the fundamental texts of Indian civilization. As we heard, the yoga comes from the root word yuj, meaning to unite. Yujate iti yogaha. The what unites us is yoga. But the question is, unity with what? So yoga, union with what? And the theme of today is yoga for physical, mental, and spiritual transformation. So union with the divine, spiritual union with the deeper self, and the heart union with the fellow beings. So it's not just the divine, but with the fellow beings as well. It is a state of deep peace and harmony. So generally, when we talk about yoga, we see a yogi or yogini depicted as sitting cross-legged, closed eyes, erect back, calm face with a beautiful, gentle smile. As you must have seen in the Buddha's imagery, the meditating Buddha. What is meditation? So it is stillness of body, stillness of emotions, and complete stillness all around. As we are sitting here, even in the yoga day, it's very hard to be still for us. We reach out to others, we talk, our body's moving. Whenever our body moves, our mind also moves. Then how does yoga, a state of union with the divine, connect to the yoga practices we do? We just did a few minutes ago. The asanas, the postures, the pranayam. And how about in our daily actions, daily life? Well, they're deeply connected. So the ancient sages realized that humans are social beings. So the yoga system developed a very sophisticated structure. So not just simply asanas or breathing techniques, but a very sophisticated system so that we can be guided. So there are many texts on yoga, like Yoga Sutras, Bhagavad Gita yoga talks about yoga. So the 4 yogas, as Dr. Rajkumar mentioned, the Raj Yoga is the royal yoga. Why is it called royal? Because it includes psychophysical practices like pranayam, asanas, disciplining in daily life, etc. But however, the goal is to deep focus of the mind. Deep focus is, the Patanjali Yoga Sutra says that yoga is restraint of the churning of the mind. So if we look at 1 second our mind right now, we think we are sitting here. Are we sitting here with our mind? Mind is going somewhere else. Is that correct? Yes? Or somebody's exception, please raise your hand. I don't think so. Because I know how the human condition works. Is that what he says? Yoga is the restraint of churning of the mind, the always fluctuation of the mind. So how to bring that mind into focus? That are the techniques, psychophysical techniques. Then the second is karma yoga. Of course, the yoga of action we know. So we are being of action. Living means acting, doing, performing. But how can we do in the yogic mindset? It means also surrendering our actions to the divine. It is a stillness in moving, calming in the midst of daily challenges. We know when we can present state of mind or yoga state of mind, all the storms are going around, but we can still stay focused. Bhakti yoga, the yoga of devotion, we are emotional beings. Interacting with others means feelings of love, sadness, grief. So Bhakti yoga is to engender the feelings of devotions for the divine and the love for fellow beings. How can we have that? Again, it's not easy to bringing back our mind to that state. So Jnana yoga, the yoga of intellect, we are thinking beings. So living means having thoughts. all kinds of thoughts. According to studies, we have 35 to 50 thoughts every minute. So in a day, we have 50,000 to 70,000 thoughts. Imagine that, 50,000 to 70,000, how exhausting is that? So even if when we meditate for 10 minutes and we focus on something, we feel peaceful, we feel harmonious, more energized, because we are building up that energy, spiritual energy within us. So finally, these are not separate paths, but they encompass a different forces in the royal path that unites the divine, also unite with one another, unite with the nature. A yogi will always take care of the nature. Yogi will always take care of fellow beings. Yogi will always emanate energy that brings love, peace, friendship, forgiveness. So the physical yoga practices, asanas, are very important as they prepare the mind. When we practice right action, right emotions, and right intention, the royal path of yoga lights up, taking us to truth, light, and immortality. So I just want to give you a list of, so how do we know we are doing right yoga or not? So there is a little test, litmus test. If you, Bhagavad Gita talks about 23 called vibhutis, or the powers, or the emotions, or the accomplishments we get. So let me give you a few of them and see, whenever I think about, am I living the right life? I test myself. And those are few of them I'm going to give you. The first one is fearlessness, no fear, purity of mind and heart, steadfastness in spiritual knowledge, generosity, self-discipline, sacrifice, sincerity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, lack of fickleness, vigor, absence of vanity. So this is the path to yoga. May we all lead a life from darkness to light. Thank you so much.
Carrie has a long history with music, performing, and currently does all things wedding and for visiting and local couples. Alan Ellsworth, a longtime musician with weekly gigs at Tiki's, Duke's, Nico's, and Side Street Inn. He's also a wedding officiant and throughout Oahu. So these are places that you can go and hear him play. So we'd like to welcome you to our stage, and let's have a round of applause for our musicians.
Having us here has been an honor. International Yoga Day. We wish you aloha. Take care. Malama pono.
Aloha. We are now going to present our wonderful dancers from Bharatanatyam. They have performed with us many times, and not only Yoga Day, but also for our Gandhi Day, and very excited to present. And let's have a warm welcome for Aloha Natyam.
Vaidyam Tattam Kitataka Tattam.
Thank you so much, our performers from Bharatanatyam. This is a very, what I would say is a wonderful cultural experience today. A tradition, like I said, that goes back 2,500 years. And that was just excellent. Thank you so much. So next I'd like to present India Ching. She is Miss Oahu Filipino, and she is going to read the certificates from the city and council members and the House of Representatives in the state of Hawaii. She is a field technician at the University of Hawaii at Manoa, where she brings her bachelor's degree in natural resources, environmental management to the forefront of environmental stewardship. She is the reigning Miss Oahu Filipino 2025 and upholds the platform rooted in resilience, food safety, security, and wellness, a testament to her deep commitment to nurturing both people, the land, and the land that they call home. Guided by passion for a collective of well-being, India strives to inspire those around her to live aloha with everyday actions. Let's welcome India Ching, Miss Oahu Filipino.
Aloha everyone, my name is India Ching. I see some familiar faces here and I see a lot of new faces. Nice to see you all, and thank you to Dr. Kumar. Where is he? Thank you so much for having me and inviting me here today. So I am representing on behalf of Miss Oahu Filipina, and we actually have our pageant this Saturday. So if you're interested, please let me know. And so what I actually am interested is, my platform is actually rooted in wellness, food security, and dance. And so I believe that this event is actually pretty spot on with what I am very interested in, is wellness and making sure that we're in tune with our health and our souls and our bodies. So today I'm here to just present a few certificates. I want to first present the certificate from the Council of the City and County of Honolulu, honoring and recognizing International Yoga Day for 8 years of promoting health and wellness across Hawaii. I'll read a little bit from each of the certificates. Whereas the practice of yoga is an ancient physical, mental, and spiritual discipline that promotes harmony between mind and body, encourages healthy living, and fosters peace and well-being for individuals and communities around the world. And whereas the Prime Minister of India first suggested in 2014 to annually mark June 21 as International Day of Yoga, celebrating this timeless practice that nurtures the body and the soul. And next, we also have our certificate from the House of Representatives, State of Hawaii, Haleo Naluna Maka'ainana, hereby presents the certificate to Gandhi International Institute for Peace, 8th Annual International Yoga Day Celebration. Yoga means union of individual consciousness with the universe. It emphasizes discipline in daily routine and activities and encourages one to lead a simple, harmonious, and spiritual life. Dr. Raj Kumar. Whereas Mahatma Gandhi, born on October 2, 1869, led India to independence through non-violent civil disobedience and became a global symbol of peace, justice, and moral leadership because of his steadfast commitment to ahimsa, non-violence, and satyagraha, truth. And whereas Mahatma Gandhi embodied the discipline and principles of a yogi, practicing meditation, self-restraint, and spiritual devotion as pathways to inner strength, clarity of purpose, and resilience in the face of adversity. And whereas yoga, an ancient practice rooted in mindfulness and self-awareness, promotes physical health, mental clarity, and emotional balance, while fostering harmony among mind, body, and spirit. And the House of Representatives of the 33rd Legislature of the State of Hawaii hereby recognizes and congratulates the Gandhi International Institute for Peace on the momentous occasion of its 8th annual International Yoga Day celebration, and commends the organization for its steadfast leadership in promoting yoga as a pathway to peace, wellness, and community connection in Hawaii. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that lovely presentation, India. Perfect name for today, too. Okay, I'd like to next present someone who I've known for a long time, and among something I wanted to say above and beyond her bio, this is Amber Rishi. And Amber, for all her qualifications, the thing I like the best is that she's a community person. She brings people together from all over and creates these wonderful communities. And so, to me, of all her qualifications, which are many, that's something that I wanted to share that's not on the bio, but I think it's important. So she has studied and taught her brand of inner fire yoga. And for everyone, a fusion, it's Kundalini, Hatha, Qigong, Pilates, and a guided sound healing and meditation, ecstatic movement, belly dance, creative songwriting, and she has worked around so many, she's 28 countries, if you can imagine, that she's worked with her inner fire yoga, counseling with couples, and she's been doing adventure retreats for 24 years now. And she feels her beloved guru, Dr. Freddie Weaver, has passed a torch to her to speak for her, to continue his teachings, selflessness, cosmic consciousness, and self-study through the chakras. So I'd like to introduce now is our lovely community connector, Amber Rishi.
Aloha, namaste, satnam. Welcome, everyone. I wanted to say I'm greatly honored. This is my 3rd year speaking. I'm very grateful to Raj Kumar, of course, and the whole Gandhi International community. Please give them a warm round of applause. It's so much effort and energy to create this kind of space and sacred experience for all of us. I'm so grateful to be back. So my name is Amber Rishi. I was thinking about what I'd like to share today. As was mentioned, my guru, Dr. Freddie Weaver, who studied under Muktananda in India, he taught a practice that is life-changing. And the more that you practice it, the more you master it, the more you will be able to stay out of your suffering mind and in the place of joy. Because it's a practice around what we call the inner witness. Some of us are aware of the inner witness, some of us have never heard this concept before, but the inner witness is a part of the conscious and the subconscious mind that is like a camera that's filming, just like this camera here. It's not judging, it's not analyzing, it's not naming or separating. It's just a non-partial witness, just the witness, just observing. And that's always present in us when we check into it. And what this practice is called the dance of awareness. And this is really, really important to master when it's easy, like today it might be easy to practice it. And then when it's very difficult to practice it, which is when we're sitting or in space with people that are challenged, that are in anger, that are in separation, that are in ego. We can find a way to be present to ourselves first with loving kindness, with loving awareness, and at the same time be able to witness them, because it's an alternating dance of the breath with awareness. So when you inhale, I'm going to invite you in a minute to practice this with me just for 1 minute, and it has profound shifts in all of us when we practice it. When we inhale, we're going to check in, but we're not closing our eyes. It's not going in fully like a meditation where we often have sound. I'm a sound healer. I think sound is a profound way to help us to get out of the ego mind. But this is a way where you're still looking out, and we know when our eyes are open and we're looking out, we are externally oriented. We are focused on fight or flight, survival, who's coming at us, should I protect myself, should I welcome this person, should I create an opportunity with this experience? Rather, we're going to keep our eyes open and we're going to check in with the I am. The I am. I am here. I am alive. I am healthy. I am breathing. I'm having a tough time. Woo! I need some compassion in my heart. Whatever it is, that we're able to check in at the same time that we're looking out, that we might be with our mother, our father, our neighbor, our boss, our employee, our romantic partners, people that are sometimes very challenging for us to stay in our own compassion. And this is a practice that will help you without checking out, but to check in. And then on the exhale, then you observe the external. Instead of going to the judgment or the fear, all the acclimated and habituated ways that we move our thoughts and our feelings, we're going to be able to stay present with the inhale to the I am. I am. Or how am I? It can be an inquiry. It could be an opening to the mystery. How am I doing? How am I feeling? How's my heart beating? You know, how's my breath? Am I breathing, right? We know we get challenged every day. The universe is honing us like a diamond. All of the moments that come between the joyful moments that bring us out of our joy, that bring us into our suffering mind. We have choice, we have free will, we have control, and this is one of the practices. So we're going to try it today. So I want to invite you to not close your eyes and see if you can still be looking at this space or the energy around you and still be able to check in with the self. And this is easier right now because you're not looking in someone's eyes. And I want to say, your favorite person that you feel safe with and connected to, practice this with them, just 5 minutes a day. Practice looking in their eyes, but being able to go inside to the self. This is what I was taught. It's called self-tantra. Self-tantra is understanding that everything that I feel in here, I'm going to create with my outer world. I'm going to find it out there. If I find beauty here, I see beauty around me. If I find anger here, I will connect with the anger around me. So we are at choice. So we're going to practice right now, okay? So let's all, remember when we breathe, you want to breathe from your belly. The upper chest is sometimes where our anxious mind originates. So we're going to breathe in the lower belly, and we're going to do a 5-second inhale and a 5-second exhale. I want to invite you to go slower and slow this down so you can do 10-second inhales, 10-second exhales. But today we're going to keep it easy and slow. Relax your body. Your body needs to be comfortable in order for you to let go of your body. So it's very important that you're comfortable, that you find a comfortable way to sit. I want to invite you to put your feet on the floor, have an upright spine. So here we go. We're going to start just with the count, and then I'm going to prompt the practice, okay? So everybody, quick exhale. Here we go. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling through the nostrils. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the inhale, I am. Keep your eyes open. I am here. I'm in Hawaii. It's beautiful. Exhaling. What's around me? Who's here? Where am I? Inhale. How's my heart? I am. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, observing. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, check in. Eyes open. 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4. Where am I? Who am I with? 2, 1. Inhale. Check in with the self. Check in with the body. Where can I relax more? What feels good? 5, 4, 3. Checking out. On the exhale, looking, observing, not judging. 2, 1. Inhaling. I am the tree. I am myself. I am made of unconditional love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue in quietude. Checking in on the inhale. Observing the external on the exhale. Eyes open. I know it's so tempting to close your eyes. It makes it much easier to close the eyes. But what's challenging is to not get drawn to the external. So we're going to complete the breath wherever you were. This is a very, very small practice that will shift your whole life as you get more and more to understand what it means to be able to sit in space with someone, to be able to talk with someone on the phone, to be able to work with somebody that is pulling you out of your light, or you're allowing yourself to be pulled out of your joyful bliss because of their illusion or their story or their suffering mind. Can you stay in loving compassion, in loving kindness with yourself? And absolutely you can. And only then can you give it. Can you be generous and present and offer sacred space without getting triggered? You are in control of your own triggers. Remember this and master this, and you will help the world to heal by healing yourself, by loving yourself unconditionally first and foremost. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Aloha.
So next we have a guest that we've had before, a wonderful person, Nilanjan Sakar, and also known as Neil. He is going to be performing today or presenting the Gayatri mantra. It's a sacred mantra, and he has learned also, he has been taught in classical music, plays and teaches Indian-style harmonium, which you'll see out here, the keyboard. He is a certified teacher from India and has learned the practical various lineages of the Buddhist and Vedic techniques in meditation and holistic wellness. He will chant the Gayatri mantra 7 times. It is the most powerful mantra for healing, purity of mind and environment. So we would like to welcome now Neil.
So this mantra is called the Gayatri mantra. And it's one of the oldest mantras in the Vedas. Vedas are these original texts. And it's called the Rig Veda, which is one of the first Vedas, and the mantra is from that. And the words are Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. And I'll give you the meanings. The Om is a primordial sound. Bhur Bhuva Swaha is 3 different planes of existence. The material plane, the earth, or the body. And Bhuva is spiritual realm, it's the mental realm. And Swaha is the spiritual realm. So, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam is I am worshipping or giving salutation to this eternal power. Savitur is also the sun or the eternal power, the energy. You know, if you look at the sun or all the stars, there's a lot of energy. Where is this energy coming from? That divine energy is being worshipped. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Bhargo is that brilliance. Devasya is divine. And Dhimahi is I meditate upon in my mind. Dhiyo yuna prachodaya is let that divine energy and that brilliance connect with my mind and give me enlightenment. Ultimately, it's a prayer for enlightenment. The instrument I'm playing here is called the harmonium. It's like a keyboard. It's a wooden, handmade instrument. And there's a drone sound which plays the background tanpura. So you can chant with me if you know the words. Or I'll chant it 7 times, the mantra 7 times, because we are short of time.
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
Gayatri mantra is not only considered sacred, but it's considered secret or private. So this is a very unique experience to have this presentation today that you may never get to experience in this lifetime otherwise. So thank you for that blessing. Thank you. So next we have Robin Shepherd. Robin is a yoga practitioner and is also, I wanted to mention that she works with the Still and Moving Yoga Center. And early on, when we first started celebrating Yoga Day, they also worked with us to partner to get our Yoga Day throughout the community. So she is a floor-based yoga teacher, aerial yoga teacher for the Still and Moving Center, who approaches movement with curiosity, compassion, and a sense of play. Over 3,000 hours of teaching experience, she weaves together traditional yoga functions, movement, breath work, mindful awareness to help people feel more at home in their bodies. So I would like to present Robin. Thank you. And thank you to Still and Moving Center also.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me all right? Oh. Sure. It's my first year to be here, and we're already feeling so nourished from the program so far that I'm just happy to be a part of it. One of the things that I noticed about my own yoga journey is that it is personal and it's individual. But when we have a chance to celebrate as a community like we are today, I think we should just seize the moment to do so. And so for an opening breath practice, you can stay exactly where you are, but let's take a breath in and extend and open our eyes and open our hearts to everything around us. Maybe it's the smile of the person around us, maybe it's the birds, maybe it's the air. And as we breathe out, let's bring our hands to our heart and our hands to our belly. And so take a breath in, extend, look around. What do you see? What is pleasing you today? What is making you happy? What is making you joyful? And take that in, back to the belly, back to your heart. One last time. Look around, breathe it in. We're in this beautiful place in nature with our fellows, and bring it back to yourself. And just absorb that. One of the things that Rena Howard talked about, which I loved so much, was that we have learned from others, that we've had teachers who've had gurus. And one of the things that brought to mind was something that one of my master teachers used to say to me a lot. And I think when we think of yoga as a practice of the physical body, of our emotional body, of our spirituality, sometimes it helps to think about it in a few different ways. And so one of my master teachers, Carlos Tal, used to say that within every person, within every yogi are four people. There's the athlete, the person who is wanting to move their body and be very much in their physical sensations. There is the scientist who is very curious and wonders why everything is the way it is, especially why we're here, why we're moving, what's going on. There's also the poet within all of us who wants to find the best way to communicate and express and use these words. And there's the mystic who's wondering what it's all for and our connection to the divine. And so just for a moment, maybe have a think about your own composition of those four people within you: the athletes, the scientists, the poet, and the mystic. I think we're all different ways. We have all different ratios. And so for me, you're getting today a bit of a mad scientist. I love movement. I love to understand more about why things are the way they are. And so I offer you today a pretty simple practice that I've developed called the spinal map. And because it's really hot right here, I don't want anybody to have to feel compelled to come onto a mat. If you're feeling interested to join in, you can stand up where you are, or you can find a spot in the shade, and we can do it together. And so Dr. Kumar, in his opening, talked about the importance of the spine for our physical body, for our subtle body. And this has to do with that connection. And so I invite anyone who's interested to have a physical practice to stand up. Just where you are is fine. There is no need to move to a spot, but just make sure you're not in the sun. Unless you love the sun, then you should stay. And I invite you to bring your feet just about the foot distance apart. And something I'm very interested in is sensing into the ground and the energy that we can receive from the ground. So I want you to just start to bounce your knees a little. Just bounce and bounce and get that energy back, right? We press in, we come back. We press in, we come back. We press in, we come back. And you can even give yourself just a little swing. This is the way the body wants to move. It's almost as if we're going to jump. Well, we don't need to jump today, but it's getting ready and the jump, and getting ready and the jump, and getting ready and the jump. And so keep that. Let's settle down a little bit. Let's make that an echo, because we'll use that channeling of the energy through the ground and up through our bodies to help us jump into this spinal mapping. The beginning position is going to be a simple chair pose. So we're just going to bend into our knees, keep that energy, and bring our arms up or open if it's better for you and easier for you. I'm going to take a breath in here. As you breathe out, we're coming up. And just open and open. Elbows come down, nice and easy. Inhale, gather it back. Exhale, up and open. So inhale, here's our gathering, getting ready to jump. As you breathe out, here's our jump. Good. Return yourself back to that center. Good chair pose. Wiggle a little bit if you need to. Take a breath in here. Those are getting ready. This time, as you come up, right arm comes forward, left arm comes back. A little bit of a twist. Inhale back, down to chair. Exhale up. And open out. Good. Another one like that. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, pour up and over, a little spinal twist. Bring yourself back to center. Exhale up and over. One last time. Take a breath. Inhale up. Pouring to the side. Inhale to center. And back. Good. Find your chair one last time. We've moved in a way that is an extension and a flexion of the spine. We've moved in a way that's a subtle twist. Now we're going to get into our lateral body, putting everything involved. Chair pose again. Take a breath. As you breathe out, right arm comes up, left arm comes down, and you just reach and press and press. Inhale back to center. Exhale, over. Inhale back to center. Exhale, over. One more time, taking a breath here. And bringing yourself back. Gather yourself up, taking it up. And as you breathe out, just pull yourself forward. Easy, forward fold. Shake your tail. And then slowly, roll yourself back up. I have one more layer to this. So now that you know the way, we have an opening, we have a twisting, and we have a side body, getting every part of our spine looking up and alive. I'm going to add a little bit more power and energy. So find your chair, bring your arms up, and in the middle, you pretend you have an energy ball right in between. You use this energy ball, and it's going to create a little bit of power, a little bit of tension. Take a breath in. Your energy ball is together. As you breathe out, pull it apart. Come up and open, same as you did before. Inhale, bring that energy ball back together. More power, right? Take a breath in, up, and open. And back to center, breathing in, the energy ball comes back. One more time. Pull it apart, and up, and open. Almost a full body stretch. Bring yourself back into chair pose. For this next one, energy balls together. Take a breath. As you breathe out, pull it apart. Reach one open, the other one back, but there's a little tension there, so you get a different sensation. Energy ball comes back together. Take a breath in, bring it up, and open to the opposite side. Good. Return yourself. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, up. Reach, and extend. One more time on the other side. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, open, and find that sensation. Bring yourself back. Give yourself a little shake. We'll come to our side body. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, pull apart. One ball reaches up, the other ball reaches down. Inhale, keep them apart. Exhale, and find that long extension between back through center, over to this side. Bring yourself here, and back. Good. Bringing yourself up, reaching, and fold forward, setting your energy ball down on the ground, shaking your tail, and bringing yourself right on back up and up. One last time with a different intention. Let's just let's give ourselves an overflowing of energy, but in a way that isn't taut or strong, in a way that is fluid. On your way back, one last time. Hopefully you guys will know this, and you can do this now. Take a breath. As you breathe out, we're coming up, over, and as if we're overflowing our weight. Bring ourselves back. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're just up, fluid, overflowing. And one more time. Come down. Extend. And open. Find your way back to chair. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're coming and pouring our right hand and pouring our left hand back. Bring yourself back to center. Take a breath in. Extend and open. Maybe this intention feels a little different in your body. One more time on each side. Take a breath. And as you breathe out, up, and pouring and open. Another time. Take a breath. And up and open. Last thing, come back to chair. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, reach up and over, and imagine that fluidity of a wave coming side to side. Another time, coming up and side to side. Good. Bringing yourself back to center one last time. And we're folding forward, folding here, shaking your tail. And then slowly but slowly pull yourself back up. Hands can come up and over your head. Hands can find heart center. Hands can come down to your sides. Palm face out. Close your eyes or give yourself a soft gaze. And just for a moment, notice what sensations are coming through your body, what connections you're making, and how the practice has settled into your system. I want to thank you so much for joining me today and being here. Thank you.
You can find Robin and some other yoga teachers at the Still and Moving Center. So. Our next speaker is Kusa Devi Dasi. She is been living in India and studying Bhakti Yoga for 20 years, spending 55 years with the Hare Krishna movement, and is currently Temple President of the ISKCON Hawaii, going on the 10th year. So today I'd like to present Kusa Devi Dasi.
Hare Krishna. I'd like to say aloha. And I'd like to say shaka. And India, we do double shaka. Double shaka. Krishna plays the flute. It's all about Krishna playing the flute. So in Hawaiian culture, we say aloha keakua. That means we love God. And we say mahalo keakua. Thank you, God. I was thinking, what should I talk about today? There are so many things that came into mind. As an elder, a kupuna, I've taught yoga in the yoga shala in Vrindavan. I called my yoga, the physical yoga part, off the wall yoga for emerging butterflies, because we always did work from the wall, because I'm old, 74. So we need to hold the wall. And then we can do yoga easily. But yoga can be done in every age, every age. And I want to thank Raj Kumar for creating a wonderful program today, because it's diversified. Song, dance, meditation, physical work, physical yoga, so we can stay awake and feel alive. Thank you, Raj. You organized a very beautiful program. And I was suggesting, because if we had the yoginis on the stage, all the mat work, we could get really good video coverage of all the yoga practitioners on the stage. That would be really cool. But while I was listening, lately what's been happening, we have a very beautiful community member that's in her last days of life. She's in the final stages of life, and yoga applies here too. In my work in India, I'm part of the Vrindavan Hospice Forum. People come to India to pass away, and we have created the paperwork. It's like the yoga paperwork for passing away in the yoga mood of totally focused Krishna consciousness. Krishna means all attractive. Divinity is all attractive. So when we need to focus and pull our mind away from disease and dying and focus upon the divinity, the Sat, Chit, and the Ananda, it's so easy in this age by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. I have no good voice, sorry about that. But in spite of good voice or no good voice, the holy name is Shabda Brahman. It is from the spiritual world. And even in the material world, as any yogini and yogi knows, earth, water, fire, air, mind, intelligence, and false ego, each layer is 10 times thicker than the last. So we start with earth, and we move up through the transcendence. And the last layer is where the sound comes. The spiritual sound, the names of God. Any name. When my father was dying, we chanted the Lord's Prayer. He's Christian. I chanted with him. We don't change anyone's religion. This is about spiritual sound. Yoga is to unite with the divinity. Whatever your conception is of divinity, we gradually get to a personal conception of pure love of Krishna. That's why we say shaka and double shaka. And the soul dances with God. So we've been putting together this paperwork in Vrindavan. We first put it together probably about 15 years ago. I plan my whole life. I make so many lists. Now I'm going to plan. My life is to live for and to die for. I'm going to plan the most auspicious departure possible. And so we have these beautiful yogic advanced directives. And we call this work our God Sisters in Hospice, and they know as soon as she's in difficulty, they call us, and we sing the names of God until she departs. On the wings of the name of God till she departs. This is a life to live for and to die for. Yoga is so perfect. There's something for every aspect of existence. And I implore everyone to take up this beautiful life. It's a beautiful life. Hare Krishna.
Our next group performing is Yang, is part of she's associate professor of geography at the UH and a practitioner of the Falun Gong spiritual practice for over 20 years. She has been a force in the local community, spreading the message of peace, following Falun Gong principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. So we welcome you here today.
Well, thank you so much. Okay, I'm Hong Jiang. I'm representing this group of Falun Gong. And what you see is we have 5 sets of exercises, and we want to show it to all of you. And the front side is the sitting meditation, and on the back there are 4 standing meditations, and you can choose to follow any one of these exercises. And thank you so much, Raj, for organizing this. It was 15 years ago that we were at this stage at the event Raj organized, and happy to be back again. And Falun Gong is a Buddhist-based meditation practice, and it's definitely about the cultivation of both the mind and body. What you see are exercises that would help in strengthen the body, and the principles of Falun Gong is to be truthful, to be compassionate, and to be tolerant. And that's the principle that guides the lives of people who practice Falun Gong. And the standing exercise, as you can see, all of them are really about activating the body's energy, and so that you can attune to your own body and attune to the bodies of the whole universe. And the sitting meditation, as you can see, just incredibly peaceful and really help all of us to focus the mind and focus the spirit, to know what's important, to be kind to people, to be compassionate, to be tolerant, which are the principles of Falun Gong. Again, feel free to follow any set of these exercises. And Falun Gong is also called Falun Dafa. Some of you may have heard. This is a practice that started in China It has thousands of years of history that has to do with Confucianism, Taoism, and especially Buddhism. It started in China in 1992, although, like I said, it's an ancient practice made available to the modern people that we know we need it. To be able to be in Hawaii and join this such a peaceful, beautiful gathering, we're just really, really grateful. And we want to thank everybody for all of your participation and support. And again, principles of Falun Gong is to be truthful, to be compassionate, to be tolerant. And that's a universal principle we can all use. And meditation is something we can all use to strengthen our own lives. 能结束就结束. So we're gonna close. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was so beautiful and so peaceful. It really represents your beliefs, so prevalent. So I'd like to introduce someone special who's been with us for quite a while, working with our Gandhi International Institute for Peace and performing. Her name is Letitia Sharp, and she's been trained for nearly 3 decades in sacred healing techniques, including Reiki, bodywork, sound, shamanic traditions, essential oils, crystals, and energy work. But this was activated for her when she was 5 years old. She comes from a strong lineage of diverse healers. And she invites you, and I love this, she invites you to ignite your own unique light within and find your healing in this lifetime. And she is going to be doing a sound vibration. The crystal bowls are music for healing. So just really emerge and immerse yourself into the sound vibration that she's bringing in. It was like a different form of yoga that creates healing and peace from the sound vibration. So thank you, Letitia.
Aloha. All around the world. So I am super honored to be invited here to share sound with you. One thing that I wanted to bring to the table today is that since this is dedicated to our wellness, our physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional wellness, all of our bodies are made of sound and light. And you can see that in mantras, you can hear that in your breath, and it really permeates every part of our being. So for now, I just invite you all to sit back, relax. If you want to grab a mat, bring it in the shade and lay down. You're welcome to do that. And I believe I'm just gonna kind of close us out with the sound. So mahalo everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, this beautiful day, giving thanks for our summer solstice and our inner light reflecting the light of these lands that we live on. So, mahalo.
Oh,
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Letitia. So beautiful. What a wonderful sound vibration to peacefully send everyone back into their day. Before our closing remark, I want to do a special thank you. And I want a round of applause for this. I'd like to do a special thank you for David, our sound tech, for all the wonderful speakers. With all the wonderful speakers and performers, you would not be able to appreciate without David's help. So thank you. And David has been doing this for as long as I can remember. He's really been a pillar of our program. So thank you so much. So we have our closing remarks will be presented by Harendra Pennalal. He is the president of the Gandhi International Institute for Peace. All his ancestors, his wives and his, were born and raised as Jains. The family has lived in Honolulu for over 50 years, raised their family here. He is a retired mechanical engineer and in the construction industry. He is on the board of the All Believers Network, and he works as vice president for several condominium boards in Honolulu. So not only active in Honolulu, but also very much a part and active of our Gandhi International Institute for Peace. So, Harendra?
Hi everyone. Did you all enjoy the program? Say yeah. First of all, I would like to thank our generous sponsor, City and County of Honolulu, Consulate General of India from San Francisco, and Down to Earth, King Nissan Windward, Namaste Restaurant, Help You Sell, Creative Cuisine, Aloha Natyam, Dr. Ankur and Shilpa Jain for supporting International Yoga Day event. I would like to thank GIIP members and volunteers to put this program together. I would also like to thank Madana Sundari for being a good MC and our videographer, Phil Crown. Mr. Lennon Onda's sound person, David Lum. I would also like to thank Eventbrite and Global Media Productions for promoting our 8th annual International Yoga Day event. Let me thank our founder and president, our founder, Dr. Rajkumar, sponsor of House Bill HB 349, International Yoga Day in Hawaii in June 2019. Our guest of honor, Sharon Moriwaki, Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi, Deputy Director Devera Zyman from City and County of Honolulu, Parks and Recreation Department, and Honolulu Police Department, DCG, Dr. Nahas Ali from the Consulate General of India in San Francisco, Representative Mark Hesham from House house and non-resident Indian press in California. Special thanks to Kumu Malia and yoga instructors Michelle Santos, Renee Tillotson, Robin Shepard, and Amber Ritchie, Dr. Veena Howard for teaching us philosophy and postures to live a happy and healthy life. Dr. Veena Howard came specially from San Francisco for presentation in this our program. Miss India Ching for reading our certificates. Kerry Pastor and Ellsworth Simeona for singing Hawaiian music. Kusha Devi Dasi, ISKCON Hawaii President and Spiritual Yoga, she is still with us. Letitia Short for Sacred Healing Techniques. Professor Hong Jiang for Mediation. We hope to see you all on our 21st celebration of Mahatma Gandhi Day near Gandhi statue in Waikiki at 5 p.m. Friday, October 2nd, 2026. Mahalo for your support for GIIP. We hope to see you on all future events also. We also have some meetings and we would appreciate seeing your presence. Mahalo, thank you, aloha.